Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. In today's video I am going to be showing you how I created this very beautiful autumn inspired makeup look. I'm super excited to have this new eyeshadow palette here from Rude Cosmetics. This is the Roaring 20s Reckless palette. Look how gorgeous this is. Like, she's real pretty. I'm really excited about these green shades here. How cool is this packaging though? This like vintage vibe. I think it's just so fun. It's meant to be the Roaring 20s again now in this decade, so I just thought it was very relevant. And also, you know me, I love vintage beauty, so I just thought this was so fun. Also, I thought that the color story of this palette was quite different. A lot of the palettes that I've been seeing lately that have come out, like ones that I've got, like Huda Beauty, Naughty Nude, Charlotte Tilbury Instant Eye palette, the new Fenty Beauty palette, like they're all just the same kind of shades, and I thought this was like a little bit different, so I picked this up recently. I've got a few other new products here to show you as well. So without any further ado, without too much chatting, let's get straight into the tutorial. For my skin prep today, I use the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Oil Infused Serum. This is a balance of hydration and nourishment. I recently picked this up when I was spending the day in Knightsbridge, and this is so beautiful. It smells like fresh, like roses, flowers. So I use that as primer. Then for foundation, I'm going to use my Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I'm in the shade Too Warm Olive. I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand. And using my Cover FX liquid foundation brush, I'm going to apply it to the face. Still loving this foundation. I purchased this when I was in Dubai in December last year. So it's lasted me almost a year. I think this will have lasted me a full year. I'm about 2/3 of the way through it. It's such a great foundation. This has been my favorite foundation of the year. So I'm just going to blend this in small circular motions. Now I'm going to use my Juno & Co microfiber sponge just to go over everything and make sure I haven't got any brush marks. Perfect. Okay, then I'm going to add a touch of concealer using Tarte Shape Tape. I'm in the shade Light Medium Honey. Just going to use a little bit here under the eyes. And then taking the same sponge, I'm just going to gently blend this in. You don't need very much of this concealer, I find. For my bronzer today, I'm going to use the Maybelline City Bronzer. This is a bronzer and contour powder, and I picked the shade Warm 250. So I'm going to use a large powder brush by Real Techniques. And I'm just going to pick some of this up on the brush, and let's see what this is like. Does that look good? It's not super strong, but I feel like that does look quite nice. It's a really nice natural shade of bronzer. Perfect for when I'm tanned. I'm just going to dust some across the forehead for a nice sun-kissed look. I remember when in my modeling days, makeup artists used to do like a 3, like that was how you bronzed your face. Does anyone still do that? A little bit across the nose. Boop. How do I feel about the bronzer? I think it's nice. It's very natural. I think maybe when I'm fair it will show up a little bit more. Using my Dior Backstage contour palette, I'm just going to contour a little bit. I like to mix these two shades here together, and I'm just going to add a little something under here. Nothing too dramatic, not like harsh lines, but just a little extra shadow underneath. I really like that. And then I'm also going to take a smaller brush using this shade here, and just going to contour around the lips. And then also a tiny bit down the nose for a little nose contour situation. For blush, I'm going to be using my NARS Orgasm blush. This is a really nice pinky peach shade with reflective gold in it. So it really just goes with any kind of makeup look I'm doing, whether it's something kind of rosy or something kind of bronzy. I just find that this looks really good. Even with like a red lipstick, I really like this blush. It's my #1 favorite blush of all time. Hands down. For highlight, I'm going to use the Maybelline Face Studio Chrome Extreme. This is in the shade 200 Diamond Glow. This is awesome. I really, really like this. I have this in a couple of different shades and it's next level. For highlight, I find you don't really need to spend a lot of money. Like, you can get really, really good ones for affordable prices. You just need like a tiny sweep and it is like popping. Blend that in. Nice and glowy. Cute. For brows, I'm going to use my Dior Brow Styler. I'm in the shade 001 Brown. So to update with what's been happening with me, it's been a couple months since I last made some videos. I've just been traveling. I went on holiday to Greece. I went to Mykonos. We went with some best friends and oh my gosh, I haven't had that much fun since I got married. It was so good. It's just really, really fun to go away with friends, and literally every day was just like beach and parties and just like cocktails and sunbathing, and it was just a dream come true. I've always wanted to go to Mykonos and it was just such a vibe. We just had the best time together. And I'm back at uni now, so I'm studying again. I'm currently doing organizational behavior, which I personally find really interesting. It's like more of like a psychology unit, social psychology. It's just really interesting. You like learn quite a lot about yourself and you learn quite a lot about how you interact with other people and your relationships and your friendships and, you know, like networking in the office, and just to help you as like from a business perspective or like a managerial perspective. It's really interesting. For my second brow product, I'm using the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pen. I love this. This is like if you want to add some like individual brow strokes into your brows, like this gives them a little extra oomph. Okay, and then to lay everything in place, I'm using the NYX The Brow Glue. If you're looking for a brow gel, I highly recommend this one. It's awesome. It's really good at giving you that editorial brush through brow look, which is such a vibe right now. Base makeup is done. Should we do lips? I think so. For lipstick, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick in the shade Venus. This came in a little set of minis that I purchased, and this has been my absolute favorite lipstick. It is my #1 favorite. I just love this shade so much. I love the formula. It's super lightweight. This lipstick shade just goes with everything I wear, like every outfit, every makeup look. It just always looks so good. I'm just going to stick with this lipstick shade for now, and then after I do the eyes, if I want to go lighter or darker or add a liner or something like that, add some gloss, we can do that at the time. Now that the base makeup is all done, let's do the eyes. I'm super excited to have recently purchased the Rude Cosmetics palette. This is the Roaring 20's Reckless palette, and I picked this up because I just thought this was so unique, and this is just different to any of the other palettes that I have at the moment. I particularly love these like green shades here and these warm tone shades across the bottom. That was kind of like what drew me to the palette initially. I think they're just like, I don't really have any of these like wintry greens, like forest greens. I do have the Norvina palette, and it does have a couple of green eyeshadows in it, but that's more of like a 70s green, whereas this was like kind of like foresty and like mossy, and I just thought this was just like quite unique. So I picked this up from Superdrug. I think it was, how much was it? I can't remember. I think it was around £20. I'll insert the price somewhere on the screen here. But yeah, I've never purchased anything from Rude Cosmetics before, so I'm super excited to try this out. So I'm just gonna zoom you in. Okay, we're all zoomed in, up close and personal. Hi, how's it going? You right? I'm gonna take a large fluffy blending brush, and I think what I'll do is I'll mix together feathers and spats. Oh my gosh, some of these names are really funny. Like, I love how some of them are just like Lindy Bop, Chippy, On the Ritz, Charleston, Atta Girl, Flappers. Really cool name, really cool packaging. Anyway, I'm gonna start with this shade here, Feathers, and I'm gonna mix that with Spats to just warm up the crease. So let's get into it. Now that I've got a nice warm color in the crease, I'm gonna try the shade Mojo. Okay, so this green is really beautiful. I feel like it's a totally different green to anything I've tried before. I feel this looks like like a plant green, like a nature green, more so than like a 70s green. The shadows are really nice and soft. They're really easy to use. I haven't had any fallout. They're pigmented. I have nice color saturation. I think for this particular look, I do want to go a little bit darker. So I'm going to take the shade Hot Dog, which is just like a little bit more of a darker green. Let's use that over top. So just to give everyone like an update on like what's happening with COVID in the UK and like how is my life these days. So I feel like life is mostly back to normal. I'd say like 70% back to normal. I'm in the office at work now once a week, so I just go in midweek just to kind of break up the week, and my husband and I go in on the same day and we just meet for dinner afterwards and just like make a day of it. I'm enjoying that. It hasn't been too overwhelming. I thought it would be like quite a stressful, overwhelming period after not, you know, going into the office and going into the city for like 18 months. It's just quite a big change. So I think baby steps at the moment. We are going away traveling again in a few weeks. We're going to Italy, and we're going to go to the south of Italy, and we're going for 10 days, and I'm so excited and I just can't wait to be away. We're going to hire a car. We're going to spend half our time in the country and then half our time on the coast, and I just think it's just going to be so much fun, and we're just going to have, you know, freedom every day to just kind of go wherever we want and just like enjoy life. I'm loving these eyeshadows. These are gorgeous. This palette's really cool. I normally don't buy eyeshadow palettes from the drugstore, as some people say. I personally like to buy Anastasia Beverly Hills or Huda Beauty, and I've just found in the past that eyeshadow palettes, you know, have been very good. So I just, yeah. This one though, this one is really showing up. This is really performing quite well. This is a pleasant surprise. I'm really enjoying it. So that's how the eyes are looking. I think I might take that Mojo green shade and just sweep that through the middle just to blend these two sections together. For the center of the eyelid, I was thinking I would take this shade here called Cut a Rug. It's like a really nice, like a really beautiful sparkly green eyeshadow, metallic eyeshadow. So I'm just going to apply this with my finger. Oh, that's pretty. You know what? I just had an idea. This would be like really perfect for like a Christmas makeup look. I feel like a green eye look is always cool at Christmas, especially with the more glitter the better, I say. That is so nice. It's not like chunky glitter. It's like a really nice soft metallic eyeshadow. I would compare this to Huda Beauty. This is really, really nice quality. I'm getting a really nice creamy eyeshadow here, and it's so easy to, oh my gosh, that just blended in like a dream. Oh my god, I'm loving this. I feel like this look is really coming together. I was thinking for the lower lash line, I would use the shade On the Ritz. So this is definitely like a two-tone shadow. In some ways it looks like a Christmas green, and then in some ways it looks purple and gray. So let me show you how that looks on the back of my hand, and let's see if we can get the full effect of the movement. Do you see how that like changes color? That's cool. That's awesome. Okay, it's cool because where the light hits it, it's really gonna pop, and then where the light is not hitting it, it's gonna look nice and smoky. So I'm gonna use my MAC pencil brush, and I am just going to pick up some of this, work it into the brush, and pray to the makeup gods that we do not get fallout everywhere. So I'm just going to gently sweep this across the lower lash line. This is more of a chunky glitter eyeshadow. It's not the same formula as the one that I used on the lid. Do the same on the other side, work it into the brush, tap, 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 and then just sweep it across the lower lash line. I would not like go backwards and forwards because you will flick glitter everywhere. You will flick glitter everywhere. Cute, that looks nice. Okay, so looking at the palette, there's some other really nice shades in here too that I really want to try. Like Chippy looks really nice, and Charleston looks really nice. So this looks like a nice like burgundy wine shade. Ooh, these are creamy. This looks like a nice chocolate shade as well. They're really, really cute. Should we be extra? What's gonna look good? Brown or berry? Oh, brown. Let's use brown. Let's try Chippy, which is the berry color, and let's just see how that looks. You know, we're experimenting today. Let's just see what that looks like, because I think that's gonna look cool. Yeah, that looks really cool. Just to deepen the outer corner a little bit, this looks like such a beautiful autumn look. I'm obsessed. Same thing on the other eye. Just gonna work it into this outer corner. A little bit of fallout, that's okay. Quickly blend it. For eyeliner, I'm going to use my Tom Ford eye defining pen. Lately for eyeliner, I've just been loving like a really thin line across the top and a little baby wing. For mascara, I have a new mascara here from e.l.f. This is called Big Mood, and I love this mascara. It's been a while since I found a mascara that I actually really like, but the brush on this is huge. And I feel like for me, this really is a big mood. I feel like it coats my lashes really fast. It lifts them somehow. Like it gives them a bit of a curl. Like I don't really use an eyelash curler, but I am loving this mascara. It's really good. It's the best one I've used in a while. Cute. I'm just going to pop on some lashes and I will be right back. Okay, so I've just done my hair using my new Lulabelle's half up, half down ponytail that I got recently. I feel like this whole look really came together. The brown bodysuit, the hair, the lip, and then this eyeshadow. Oh my god, I'm so obsessed with the eyeshadow. I think that the colors are absolutely stunning. I think that it's just like a really fun way. It's just like a really fun take on like autumn, fall makeup looks, because I just see a lot of people just do like a matte brown look or like something like warm toned, but I just wanted to do something a little bit different, you know, use some berry tones, use some green tones, and just like mix it up and be a bit more creative. I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. As always, I'm sending you lots of love and lots of positive vibes your way. Please be sure to like this video, leave me a comment, share it, or subscribe. My channel recently hit 100 subscribers, and that may not be a big number to a lot of people, but it's an achievement for me, and I appreciate everyone so much that has subscribed. It's so much fun making videos and like building a community on here. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found some inspiration. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.